Are you guys really that surprised? Drake sets the internet ablaze after fans spot him with painted fingernails. Uh-oh. Oh, hell no. And he's wearing the state property jacket. The disrespect. He said Drake painted his nails. Push one. I keep telling y'all. Pusha T won. I kept telling you. The fact that Drake is wearing nail polish is breaking my heart. Like, here's the problem. Let's read some of these comments. Oh, actually, no. Oh, Lord. Drake isn't the only one. Lil Yachty, too. Hey, man. You guys owe Corey Holcomb an apology. You guys all owe Corey Holcomb an apology. He kept telling you about these rap. Well, I already knew about Drake and Lil Yachty and those guys. You know, Lil Uzi, another one. You know, I mean, like, those guys, those are obvious, right? Especially with Lil Uzi, and then completely confirms it by claiming that he's non-binary, whatever the hell that means. I'm like, oh, okay, that means it's basically confirmed. Now we got Drake coming out. It's doing everything but coming out the bag. Now here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I don't want to hear no ladies complaining about this. This is what, you know, like what you kept talking about, men exploring their feminine side. Well, these are the results. Now, all I see in those comments, look, I'm gonna show you the comments again. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the comments real quick, because you saw some of them from the ladies. I'm gonna read the ladies' comments. He said, "I hope God are making some new men for y'all, because the ones down here don't like women no more." And whose fault is that, really? Now, whose fault is that? Oh Lord. He said, "Y'all still don't think there's an agenda." Oh man. But I kept telling, I like this comment right here, which is Pusha T. We keep telling y'all, man. Let me tell you, man. But I'll say this about the nails thing. I've been seeing that with a lot of men that I've been, like, I remember it was this dude I was working with had them painted nails. Like, well, we already know where he stands. And there's been people, they've been trying to make that as masculine as they possibly can. Like, they'll show certain men painting their toenails, painting their fingernails, but it's not gonna slide, because it's like, there's like, no, just no, absolutely not. And anyway, let's talk about Drake though. What I've been trying to tell people for years now. Shout out to Jesse McIntosh though. Jesse McIntosh. Damn. I don't think I should put his name out there. This kid in the sixth, I used to think he was just a Drake hater, but he put me on to game, and he was the first person that really questioned Drake and really made me think about it. This was back in like 2009, 2010. He was the only one that didn't like, and we were just like, we weren't like the rest of the kids, we weren't tripping off that. We were just like, well, why specifically Drake? He was like, no, just no. You know what I mean? But what people keep forgetting about Drake is an actor. He's an actor first. And I always said that, you know, his greatest role yet is playing a rapper for the better part of 10 to 15 years now. And he's done a hell of a job playing that role. Anyway, when it comes to Drake, it's if you actually listen to the lyrics of his song, you realize the suckish-ish that he be rapping about, especially back in the day. Like, we talking about 2011, you know, the Take Care days, the nothing was the same. These are some sucker lyrics, man. Very non-masculine lyrics, and there's a lot of men that I know that ride this. I'm talking about dudes that I respect, that I like, that be riding this man. I'll be like, why him? Don't you hear this guy is not. He's a fraud. You know what I mean? And now he's basically tiptoeing around the closet. We all know what he is. All real ninjas know what he is. Like, we all know what he is, man. And shout out to Drake in this sense. I don't know how you're able to make a diss record that destroyed you disappear from the internet, but he's the only rapper that has been able to do that. Even like the rappers that got their L's from the 90s and early 2000s, they weren't able to just erase the song. The Pusha T diss, the story of Adidon, right? That came out in 2018. Um, in the first 2-3 weeks, that video had in 3-4 weeks had like 14 million views, and then I remember like I think 2 or 3 months later, or 4 months later, it was like I was trying to go back to see the song again, and it got removed. So now the only channel that has the song, right? And now it has like 8 million views, 5 million views. So it looks like that Drake won, but he really didn't. So that channel that has the last remaining track of the Pusha T song, apparently his whole channel got demonetized just for posting that song. That just shows you the powers that be that are behind Drake. This is why I have no respect for this man. In around after 2013, 2012, after 2012, I stopped listening to Drake, because it's when you really start listening to these lyrics, the lyrics and what he's pushing, the stuff he's pushing, the artists that looked up to him, like there was a lot of artists that ran with Drake's, sing song style, and you hear the cadences, like say August, for example. I'm not saying he stole from Drake, but you could tell that clearly it was a model for him, right? And you hear the lyrics and you're like, yeah, this is something that Drake would say, but it's like meaning like not necessarily the lyrics are something Drake would say. It would be like, this is some sucker shit. Like talking about like the songs that these guys would make were basically where they talk about how a stripper that they met is really special. You know what I mean? That's basically like the songs that they would make, basically putting whores, not women, whores on pedestals that they did not deserve to be on. So this is the kind of songs that these guys made, and I cannot get behind that as a man. But now, the chickens are coming home to roost. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X would say, and we're going to be hearing more from Drake. Now, I know a whole lot of Drake fans that are that know me, that follow me. I want you to explain that. I don't know how you're going to defend that, but let's see. Let's see how y'all defend that.